Welcome back to Exploring with Ash and Jake. Today our story takes place in Akron, Ohio, where we investigate a church where the cremations of 89 deceased individuals, adults, children, and babies, were found abandoned in a church. Akron, Ohio investigators recovered the cremated remains of at least 90 people, including a dozen children stored for years in an abandoned church in Akron. Authorities confirmed on Wednesday to 3 News Investigates. Agents with the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation, along with members of the Akron Police Department, went to the East Bungetel building Tuesday morning and collected the remains. Investigators say the ashes of 91 people, including 12 children, were found stored in boxes inside the vacant church building. Names and dates of death were listed on each box. Summit County property records show the former church building is owned by the Greater Faith Missionary Baptist Church of Akron. Taxes on the property have not been paid in several years, and according to the latest online record, church officials could not immediately be reached for comment. Steve Irwin, what a weird name, spokesman for the Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost, said agents were executing a search warrant stemming from the BCI's ongoing investigation of a Lucas County man accused of performing funeral services without a license. Shantae Harden, 41, is indicted in Lucas County Common Plea Court on a range of charges, including engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity, records tampering with multiple accounts of abuse of a corpse, and Hardin County has a business in Lucas County and Cuyahoga County, Summit, and Franklin County since at least 2019, according to Irwin. Since there was an ongoing investigation, nothing further is allowed to be discussed. The reason being that the cremated remains were in the church, as the church was asked to maintain remains, which under Ohio law it's allowed to do so, that the funeral director could make another attempt to find the families and bury the unclaimed remains that are there. Not many inexpensive alternatives to disposing of unclaimed remains, so the option was to have the church keep them in a safe place when the now deceased funeral director could locate the relatives. BCI agents plan to attempt to return the remains to family members, but it is unclear why the remains were stored in the Akron church. So I did some further investigating, and I'm not able to confirm that this alleged funeral director who was running these funeral services without a license or even being an actual funeral director was even following up with any of these families. So it's not that their bodies are unclaimed, it's that the families were never reached out to because this is a shady person running illegal activities through a church. And so now they have all these cremated remains that were obtained by the police department, and the police department is trying to do due diligence to follow up with these families so the loved ones can have the remains back. If you thought this story was interesting, like, subscribe, comment. If you didn't like it, let me know in the comments. If you've heard of stuff like this happening before, let me know. As always, thanks for your support. Have a great December, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy December. Stay weird. Keep exploring. Peace.